Okie dokie. So last week, I think we started on chapter 9, did we not?
Yeah, we've already started it.
Yeah, okay. So let's do the first thing. Let's review some vocabulary, okay? And we'll start with chapter 8. I'll point and take turns. Let's start with Cooper.
Odd.
And what does that mean?
I'm not sure.
Until. Until.
With.
Excellent. Asa. Oh,
Asa. I'm not sure what that means.
that means to do, to make, or to do.
Haya. He was.
Right, it's to be.
Maim. I'm not sure.
That's water. And my is a body of water, like a lake or the great Mediterranean Sea. And in fact, in Hebrew, also the word for west is my, because it's referring to the sea, which is on the west.
Cool voice.
Raw. Was that to see?
So ma'od.
Sha'arim. Gate.
Excellent.
Mama. Mama meh. Is that?
Are you looking at the book, Cooper?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
There's no book. That's over there. Mama meh. I'm not sure.
Okay, what did the children of Israel eat in the wilderness?
Oh yeah. They ate manna. And is that like what? It
Right. Mana.
was
What
like
is
what is
this?
this? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cooper, Caleb?
Mishpat team. Judgment.
Tov ma'od.
Sadeh. Sadot. Is that gates and fields?
Fields.
Asher. Who that which?
Right.
Bane. Is that sun?
No, that's Ben. That's
Uh,
Beit Nun. This has got a yud in the middle, and it's easy to confuse. This is a different word. Uh, I can. Do you follow what I was saying? Here's
yes.
Ben. There's Ben. That's the sun. There's Bane. Between. Okay. Here we go.
Milchamot. War.
Right. Okay, chapter 9 vocabulary.
Adonim. It's like Lord or Master.
Very good. Caleb.
Adam, Adam, man.
Very
Gom.
good.
Is that also?
Excellent. That was very good.
Yod, Yadayim. Hand.
Excellent.
Yo Yoda Yada.
No, it's not a
Um,
Star Wars character.
is that like head?
Yada is to
Is it to
know.
know? Yeah, to know.
Key, is that because?
Yeah, because or that.
Call. Is that voice?
Nope. Uh, let's see. Let's pull that one up. Okay, you see the difference here between Ben being a son and Bane being between. Uh, here's Cole. I need to use the right. Okay, here's Cole. May have a dagesh in the middle. And Cole. They're different words. They sound the same. Called a monophone, if I'm correct. This means all or everything, and this is a voice. It's easy to confuse. So this one is that the one that I wanted? No. Yes, it is. Call is everything. Caleb?
Lave, Levav, heart.
Tomaod.
Me, who?
Moshe, Moses.
Tomaod.
Allah. Is that to like go up? Or no, is that
Right.
head? Oh, it is to go
Let's
up.
go up. Olah.
Rish,
Oh,
Ra, Rosh,
Tomaod.
Rashim. Head,
Right. What's this word mean?
heads.
Excellent.
Shalom, peace.
Yep. Could mean hello, goodbye, or peace.
Shame, Shemot, name.
Excellent. Okay, so we're in chapter 9. So let's move on. Here's the vocabulary that we went through. And let me see if I can. Okay. I had figured out how to make this look larger before. Let's see if this will do it. There we go. Okay. The words lave and levav are two variations of the same word. Kol and call are two variations of the same word. Both are pronounced like kol. The verb olah is conjugated like other verbs which end in hey. Okay, we're going to be learning more about this, and it's actually kind of interesting. I think exciting, maybe a little challenging, but I think you'll catch on regarding verbs that start and in words in letters like hey, nun, vav, yud. But we'll get into that. I want to run. I don't want to run ahead of that. The exact spelling can be found in the on the other pages, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. Idioms. An idiom is a phrase that conveys an idea which may be different from the literal meaning of the words it uses. Okay? Every language has its idioms. Biblical Hebrew is no exception. We will introduce some of those most commonly used idioms along with the chapter vocabularies in which the words appear. So Ed, here, I would, for instance, al literally means upon or on top of or above, and yad means a hand. But wait a minute. That's what it means when you put the two words together. It means next to or near or beside. See? And everything is hakol. And so we're going to see those in, I think, some of the examples that you'll see in the chapter. In both the English and Hebrew, a noun can be used to describe another noun. What do we call that? Adjective. English, the word of is used when two nouns are joined in this way. For instance, a king of peace or a man of war. It describes peace and war, describe the man. When a Hebrew noun is used to describe another Hebrew noun, the two nouns are usually joined together. What do I have here? Okay. Without adding a word between them. We will call two nouns joined together a word pair. The first word of a word pair usually should be translated with of following it. Here are some examples. Devar melech, a word of a king. Bat melech, a daughter of a king. Melech shalom, a king of peace. Ish milchama, a king of war. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you thoroughly confused?
No.
Okay. Some words do not change when they appear as the first word of a pair. Melech, melech shalom, ish, ish milchama. Some words change their vowels when they appear as the first word of the pair. Bayit, house. Beit, avodim, a house of slaves. Davar, a word. Tavar, melech, a word of a king. Sodeh, sedeh, milchama. These are things you'll catch on to and you'll come to understand. When a singular noun that ends in "a" is the first word of a word pair, the hey changes to a taf. Okay? So in other words, here are some examples. Behema, that's a word for an animal. It ends in a hey. Mishpacha, Isha, a woman or a wife. But if we're going to put it into a word pair so that it's going to be followed by the word of when we translate it, we see behemat instead of behemah. So it's behemat sodeh, mishpachat achim, eshet ish. You follow that? So there's one lesson that we learned there, is that if the word ends in a hey, when we talk about what we call the construct or the first word of a word pair, it turns into follow? What we're going to be doing is learning these principles one at a time so that you learn them. I want them to be ingrained in you. So if necessary, I'll give you homework to ingrain that in you so that you understand it before we go on to the next concept. That's one of the, I think, the good things about working even so much as online with you, because I want to go at your pace. Okay? But I'm not gonna slough off. I want you guys to do your work. Okay? So here's a principle to learn. When you go into the next word, for instance, behemah, soda, the beasts of the field, of a field, is changed to at. So it's behemah by itself, behemot, soda. The vowel may be different, but always it will end in this letter, the top. It's behemot would be plural. Behemat is singular. Okay. We will call the form of a noun the word pair form. When it is the first word of a word pair, the chart below shows the ordinary regular form of each of the nouns you have learned, along with its word pair form. Some nouns do not appear as the first word of a word pair. These are not included in this chart. In the glossary of the book, you'll see them. And this is often used with a dash. And the first word of a word pair, or the second of a three-word word pair, is called the construct form of the verb. You won't have to know that, but I may fall on that language periodically. Okay, here's a list of words. I don't want you to, we're just going to look at it, and I want you to just go over it. You don't have to memorize it. Just become familiar with the idea and the concept. Okay? So we've got, these are all regular verbs. Ish, ish. Man of La Mancha. Ish La Mancha. Eretz. Eretz Sion, the land of, or it's actually the land of Zion. Do you know why it's a land of Zion or the land of Zion as opposed to a land of Zion?
Because
Think.
Zion is a specific place.
You got it. You got it. Therefore, we automatically have the article in front of it. The land of Zion. Excellent, Caleb. Bat, daughter of David. Derek, uh, Jerusalem, the road, El Jerusalem, the road to Jerusalem, and so on. These are regular verbs, nouns rather, and they all sound the same and are spelled the same, except that they might have the dash in front of them, pointing to the next word, which is the word to which it's referring. There are different types of verbs, and we'll see a change in the vowels, and we'll see a change in, well, the way that they're written. I'll just go through them briefly. Av, avi. Now, what's the difference between this and this? This means my father. This means father of. See? So we have Adon, Adon. Now, another thing is that the father of, and I didn't do this, and you really won't have to worry about it, except that we've added an addition to the vowel. The vowel changed. So we have Adon, and again, the vowel changed. Ach, achi. Same sound, vowel changed. Bayit, bait. That's spelled the same, except the vowel has changed. Ben, bane. Davar, davar. And you know that the schwa is almost silent. Dvar. Rather, instead, this word is davar. Yad, yad. Kol, kol. Levav, levav, levav. You see the drastic difference in the vowels here? Nevertheless, in this case, it means levav Adonai, the heart of the king, of the Lord, rather. Mishpat, mishpat. Sadeh, sadeh. Another word for field. I'm not sure if I'm going to spell it right. Well, I take that back. That would be plural. Yeah. Plural construct form, which we will get into, is going to sound the same. But it would be today the fields of. This is, let's see, I'm sorry, that wouldn't be, forgive me, that would be with a, wouldn't be a hay, there would be a hay here. Today. I'm not sure what the plural would be. We'll look at it. We'll find it. Where are we? I'm looking for the document. Okay, here we are. And then shalom, shalom. Those are all examples of how the vowel will change before the word pair, at the beginning of the word pair. Okay, that was page 73, 74. Words ending with hey and vowel changes in the word pair form. So we see the example of that. And we have to remember that rule that we went over. It ends in hey, you get a tuck. Isha, ashet. We've got a vowel change and ending in tuck. Behema, behemat. An animal of. Mishpacha, mishpachat. Are you following me so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, in the vocabulary of each chapter, from now on, we'll look at the word pair form of each new noun we introduce. Glossary in the back of the book also lists word pair forms. Okay. Definite word pairs. Basically, it follows the rule of the regular noun. Well, here, we'll just read it. First word of a Hebrew word pair never appears in the definite form. It never has a hey attached to the beginning of the word. So we got, ha, let's see, milchama, ha, milchama refers to the war. Ha-ish would stand for the man, but it would stand alone. It wouldn't be found by another noun. So in other words, if I wanted to say the man of war in Hebrew, the way the Hebrew sound it would be a man the war. Because I put the hey right here at the beginning of milchama. So it'd be ish ha-milchama. That would mean the man of war. Ben Melech means a son of a king. Ben HaMelech would be the son of the king. So here are examples. Kol means everything. So ha-kol means the everything. Well, that doesn't make sense. But if it's preceded by another noun, then I'm taking the phrase and putting the before the noun. So it's the Lord of everything. You follow? Eretz Ha'am. If it were Eretz Am, it would say land of a people. But if I put the hey before people, it would mean the land of the people. Ben Hamelech, the son of the king. Okay, and you had picked that out earlier, Gabriel. Caleb. That when we make something definite, a name or whatever, hey, the article automatically precedes it in the translation. So we've got Eshet Avraham, the wife of Abraham, Melch Mitzrayim, the king of Egypt, Bat David, the daughter of David. Okay. A definite word pair idiom. B'derek Yerushalayim means on the road to Jerusalem. Similarly to any other place. So B'derek followed by a city or a country or a house is an idiom. So hu halach, he went, B'derek Moab, on the road to Moab. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, these are little baby steps, which is good. Word pair forms can be used anywhere a noun would be used. When word pairs are used as a subject of a sentence, the verb must agree with the first word of the word pair. Okay. So here we see the noun, which is the word pair, preceding the verb. Ben Hamelech, the son of the king, halach, he walked. Bat Hamelech halcha, the daughter of the king, walked. Achi Hamlachim, the brothers of the king, the brother of the king, halach, walked. When word pairs are used as the object of a sentence, the entire word pair must be preceded by et. So in other words, we see here the noun, which is the word pair, comes before the verb. That's the subject doing the work. Usually, when you have a sentence, you might have an object upon the work with whom the work is being done. And so, et tells us that what's following is going to be the object of that sentence. So we can have hu ra'ah, he saw, ben melech, a son of a king. Hu ra'ah et ben hamelech, he saw the son of the king. What happens usually when we have, for instance, ra'ah ben hamelech? We have the verb preceding the subject. So if we saw ben hamelech after ra'ah, he saw ben hamelech, that means that the son of the king saw. But because the et is there, it tells us that the son of the king was seen. The son of the king was the object. Hu ra'ah, he saw et ben hamelech, the son of the king. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, you're able to see that. Hu ra'a et ben David. He saw the son of David. If I were to write a sentence, for instance, let's take Ben David. Bear with me. I'm gonna do this. He knew a son of David, the son of David. Okay, there's your sentence. I could also write this would be translated as the king knew the son of David. Or to make it simpler, the king knew David. Or no, I take that back. Yeah, that's what it would be. King knew David. But when I put an et in front of it, the David knew the king. Do you see? Do you see what the et does? It converts the one that is doing the action into the one upon whom the action is being done. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You lost? Are you lost?
No.
No.
Okay. Um, So, hu ra'ah, he saw Ben Melech, a son of a king. Hu ra'ah et Ben Melech. He saw the son of the king. Hu ra'ah et Ben David. He saw the son of David. Okay, I hope that I didn't confuse you. And then there are word pair strings. More than two nouns can be joined together to form word pair strings. In simple word pairs and in word pair strings, the last word remains unchanged. We see that here, Melech, HaMelech, David. All the other words in the string appear as they do when they are the first word in the word pair. They should be translated with the word of following them. When the last word of a word pair string is definite, the entire string is definite. So we've got Davar Eshet Melech. Let's see, a word of a wife of a king. Davar Eshet HaMelech. The word of the wife of the king. Because Ha precedes the king, the Melech. Davar Eshet Melech Moab. The word of the wife of the king of Moab. That's all one noun. Okay? Now, the difference between Shema et and Shema B'kol. Usually the verb Shema with a definite direct object is followed by et. He heard the voice of Abraham. Hu Shema et kol Avraham. However, when Shema is followed by B'kol, it means listened to or hearkened to the voice of Abraham. So in other words, he listened to, paid attention to. It means it's more than just hearing. Okay, Abraham speaks. Not only do you listen, but you obey. That's what his servant would do. So, Hu Shama B'kol Avraham. He listened or hearkened or obeyed the voice of Abraham, or it could simply be translated, he obeyed Abraham, or he hearkened, he listened to Abraham, paid attention to. Okay, let's move on. Let's have you guys do some translation work. Ready? Caleb.
A slave of a king.
Huh?
Eved Melech, a slave of a king.
Okay. It's slave of a king. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. I want you to read it and then translate. Cooper.
Eved HaMelech, the slave of the king.
Tov Ma'od.
Shame ear, a name of a city.
Ir is a city. What did you call it?
A name of a city?
Yes, right. Is that what you called it? Initially?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't hear it. Very good. Cooper.
Shame Ha'ir, the name of the city.
Tov Ma'od.
Shame Yerushalayim, a name of Jerusalem.
how retranslate it again?
Shame Yerushalayim,
Go ahead. How does it translate?
a name of Jerusalem.
The name Jerusalem. Why? Because Jerusalem is a name, and this is a definite noun. So you precede it with the. It's definite. Cooper.
Yad Adon, uh, uh, um, uh, ahead of master,
What?
ahead or hand,
A hand.
hand,
Right. A
a
hand
hand of the master.
of a master. Of a master. Caleb.
Yod Ha Adon, the hand of the master.
Tov Ma'od.
Yad Moshe, the hand of Moses.
Tov Ma'od.
Lave Naar, a heart of a young man.
The heart, a heart of a man, of a young man. Excellent. Moshe, please try to pronounce it. I don't know why. I am, what do you call it? Obsessive compulsive. Uh, People often pronounce it Moshe. I have a hard time with that. It's Moshe. Moshe.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Lave,
keep going. You guys are doing good.
Lave
Go ahead.
Hanar, the heart of the young man.
Young man, singular. Excellent.
Rosh HaBehemah, the head of the cattle.
Right, the head of the animal. Behemoth, singular.
Ish Shalom, a man of peace.
Mishpat HaAdon, the judgment of the heads. I mean, of the
Of
master.
Tov Ma'od.
Yad, Yad Sarah, the hand of Sarah.
Excellent, Cooper.
Haaretz, the people of the land.
Excellent.
A, Eretz, Eretz, Shalom,
Eretz.
Eretz,
Right.
Shalom, Shalom, a land of peace.
Excellent.
Shalom Halev, the peace of the heart, peace of heart.
Tov Ma'od. Notice the schwa after that. We usually spell shalom with I believe it's called a patach. This vowel, or depending, sometimes I can't see any right here. Patach. Shalom Halev. This is the one that we're on, right? Shlom Halev. We changed that from here to a schwa. Okay, Cooper.
Lavav, Ha'ach, the heart of the father.
What's an ach?
Um, the heart of the son.
Think it's a brother. Ach.
Brother.
Caleb is ach, achecha. your brother.
Wait, so what's
And what's that?
what's father?
Av.
Okay.
אחי המשפחה, the brother of the family.
Oh,
Mishpachat Adam, uh, a judgment of man, a judgment of a man.
okay, what's this word?
I'm on. Didn't kill.
I know.
Uh,
Caleb said this word. What's this word?
Hamish, uh, Mishpacha. Is that war?
Right. No. Okay. Mishpacha is family. It's spelled mem, shin, pei, chet, hey. It ends in a hey. This is a principle I showed you.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to drill this into your head. When we have this word pair simulation, the hey turns into a tav. You see? That's that principle being applied. So this would be Mishpachat Adam, the family of Adam.
Okay.
It's the same word as that word, only because this precedes another noun, the hey is replaced with a tav.
Okay.
Okay, Caleb.
Adon Hakil.
What's that vowel?
Cool. So Adon Hakul.
Right. So if I am let's see, what page is the reference to the idioms? Yeah, hakol being everything. An idiom is a phrase that, okay, so hakol means everything. So Adon Hakol would be the Lord of everything. Where is that here? Oh, excuse me. Adon Hakol. And so this is preceded by a hey. Kol is a verb in itself, meaning everything. A kol is an idiom referring to everything, but it makes the first noun definite, so that Adon Hakol means the Lord of everything. What is, I mean, let's think of it this way. Here's a cup. This could be a cup, but I'm talking about this cup. So I'm saying the holder of this cup is Benjamin. Okay? Or if this is just any old cup, the holder of a cup is Benjamin. Benjamin is a holder of a cup. But what is Hakol? Hakol is another object, but it's not just a cup. Hakol is everything, right?
Yes.
So it's specific. So Adon Hakol is the Lord of everything. The whole kit and caboodle. But Hakol is very, it's specific because it's taken everything that exists and puts it into this word called everything. You following me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So we have Adon Hakol means the Lord of everything. Whose turn is it?
It's mine.
Okay.
Melech, Moab, the king of Moab.
Right. And see these vowels? Melech. How would I say he ruled? Caleb?
Hamelech,
Either one of you.
Hamelech, or
Nope.
Hamoav.
No, he ruled. Forget Moab.
Uh,
Just,
oh,
just
Malach, Hamalach.
Molach Melech.
Yeah, you just, yeah.
I just changed the vowels. Molach Melech. A king ruled. Or I could say Molach HaMelech. The king ruled. But turns it into a noun, and makes it a verb. You're ready to about to collapse, Caleb. Let's continue.
All Hasade.
Uh-huh.
Um,
All of the field. The whole field. See that? Soda is a field. It's preceded by the article hey, which means the, which turns this into all. And again, we don't want to confuse this coal with a coal which is preceded by a there's a difference. And I showed that to you. Coal versus coal. This means everything. This means voice. So this is, what does this word mean?
Voice.
Mm-hmm. Translate this for me.
Kol ha-amim.
Mm-hmm.
Voice. The voice of the people.
Excellent. Excellent. What's this mean?
Everything.
Okay. What is it translated and what does it mean?
All ha-sadeh. All of the field.
Right. Okay. Caleb.
um, which one?
Right here.
Sade Milchama, a field of war.
Very good. Okay. I want to spend a little time very briefly. Okay. We'll come back to this. No, let's read these. Cooper, read the sentence and translate it.
Ben Haish Zachar et Hamayim b'Moav.
Excellent. Very good.
A
Can you
son,
translate?
a son of
It's not a son.
a son,
Uh-huh.
son of the man remembered the waters of Moab.
Right. Terrific. Excellent. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Caleb.
Bat ha'ir zachara
What? What's this word?
ha'ish
Tovot.
zachara et
So,
hakil.
ha,
Cool.
hakol. This is zachra. Zachra. What does that give you a hint of?
Feminine.
It's feminine, right? So translate this for me.
The daughter of the man remembered everything.
Awesome. Boy, you guys are going to be reading the Bible pretty soon. Cooper.
Avi ha wait, Habanim lakach et Habanim bayad.
Okay. Let's see if you can
Uh,
translate it.
is that we?
Avi.
Yes.
Okay. Get rid of the yud. What is that? What is that?
Of
And
and
what does
that's
it mean?
father.
Right. And this E tells me that it's a part of a word pair.
Uh, so the father of the sons went.
Lakach means to take.
The father of the sons took Habanim, took the sons with Yod.
Yeah, by the hand.
By the hand.
Let me just confirm that with the answer book. I don't want to screw you guys up. This is page 76, right? Chapter 9, page 76, exercise 4. The father of the sons took the sons in hand. You're right. I was wrong. Bayad is not preceded by a a hay. So it would be yad means hand and bait means in. This again is a preposition. And we're going to look at these prepositions a little bit later on. And they're going to impact the way that we work on a different kind of verb. And I'll show that to you. It's very, in my opinion, exciting. But Avi Habanim, the father of the kings, he took Lakach et the sons biyad in hand. Okay, Caleb.
Mishpachat David Avra Avraham, Yod, Beit Avraham. The family of David. What's a vara?
Okay, what is avar?
Um,
It's where we get the word Hebrew. It's Hebrew is a mispronunciation. The word is Ivrim, or Ever is singular, Ivrim is plural. That's one who goes over, or one who crosses. So we've got Avra. Let's take a look at that verb. What does this tell us about the verb?
feminine.
Masculine, it's feminine. David is masculine. But we're not talking about David. We're talking about the family of David. And the word family is feminine. So the family of David crossed over or went over. She went over. Upon Yad or al Yad, which we saw was an idiom. And that means next to or beside. Beit Avraham, or went next door, crossed over next to the house of Abraham. Do you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go on. Cooper.
Rosh, Kol, Ha'avadim, Shalach, Et, Ha'isha, Lifnei, Ha'adon.
Okay, translate.
Ahead of
Is it
everything.
no, of all.
Ahead of all. Oh wait. The
See, this is everything, but it's preceding another noun. So that tells me it's everything about that noun.
okay.
Well, so what is this noun?
Avadim. Avad.
What's an eved?
I don't know, it just escaped my mind.
Okay. Let's go to this page. Okay. We've got what we want to do is look at when we look at Hebrew, we want to think in terms of what's the smallest word? What is the foundational letter? Okay. So the foundational letter that we have in that verb is evident. Okay. Let's see, how do you spell Eved? Yeah, okay, I was wrong. Okay, so here's your root, Eved. Okay. I'll add the vowels to it. That means to serve. Okay. Eved would be a servant. But because this is a noun construct, in other words, it's a word pairs, we change the vowel back to the verb form. There's not a rule in it to which I can refer, but this tells me that we've got Evan, which is a servant, but these are individuals or people that serve. And so this is plural. This makes it, the yud mem takes that word and makes it plural. Just like I would say servant versus servants. I add an S onto it, makes it plural. In this case, I've added a yud mem to it to make it plural. Now, so we have this one word, aved. Change the vowel, add the ending to it. It's avadim. And this would be, I'm sorry, this would be doing that. That would be the vowel form for it. Or the vowel form for it. So we've taken that word eved, we change the vowels, we add the yud mem to it. Now that's avadim. But how do I change it to the avadim? How do I change it from the servants to the servant to the ser? Let me change that. How do we change servants to the servants?
You hey. Or couldn't you also put et before it?
That's if I'm doing something to
Okay.
the servants. We don't do that. Okay, we're not doing that in this case. So, let's look here again. Which one are we on?
I think 5.
Okay. Rosh kol ha'avadim. So we've got a head, but because we've added the hey to avadim, that makes this plural, or this adds the article to head. So it's we got the, if it were head, call the head of a head of Evan, head Evan, the head of a servant. But it's servants, or I could say head of servants. That would be work, that's valid. But we're talking about specific servants. So we've got the hey there. So it's Rosh Kol Ha'avadim, the head of all the servants.
Okay.
You following?
Yes, sir.
Okay, keep going.
Shalah, is that sent?
Okay, he sent. Who sent?
It's the head.
The head. Right. Good.
At
Now we've
he
got
said
now we've got et.
the
Keep
woman.
going. The woman.
Leafney. I'm not sure. 2
Before
before.
or in front of.
So before the master.
Tov ma'od. Tov ma'od.
Thank you.
Do you see what we did?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Caleb.
Mi hayta eshet adam eshet adam hayta Sarah.
Okay.
Who was the wife of Adam?
Uh-huh.
The wife of Adam was Sarah.
Excellent. Although that's wrong. The wife of Adam was Eve. but that's okay. We're just learning Hebrew. Okay.
Me, haya, sham,
Ah,
sha, shame,
Tov Ma'od.
avi, root, shame, avi, root, haya, David. What
Mm-hmm.
was the name
Mm-hmm.
of uh, uh, what was the name of the
You looked over
Avi's
this
brother?
Av,
Yeah, so what was the name of the brother of Ruth?
father.
Oh, that's
Av.
right. Yeah. What was the name of the
When
father of
when
Ruth?
we come to the Lord, we are able to call God Abba,
Yeah, that's right.
our Father. So think of that verse, and you'll see Avi, or Av, meaning father. Avi is the construct form of that word. In other words, it's used in the form when it's used as a word pair. It's pronounced and spelled Avi as opposed to Av. Avi kind of leans into the root, into Ruth. And because Ruth is a definite name, the whole verb, the whole noun is a definite name. So we've got Mehaya, who was, or what was, the name of the father of Ruth.
Okay.
Keep going.
The name of the father of Ruth was David.
Excellent. Very good. Let's see what I've got here. And you know what? We're going to have to call her quits.
Okay.
But next week, I want to do an exercise. I want to go over exercise 7. No, not that's chapter 8. Let me see, chapter 9. I want to go over exercise 9. And we will do that, and then from there begin our look into chapter 10.
Okay.
Okay. So I keep making notes and I forget exactly where to find them. I think we did some review of what we did last week, but that's okay. I think you guys needed it. Look at the video and you know, follow along, okay?
Okay.
And I will send that to you. In the same time, in the meantime, next week will be the 25th. Is there something going on the 25th? Is that a special day or something?
Um, I don't think so, but I'm
Okay.
not sure.
So we will meet again next week, same bat time, same bat channel.
All right.
Okay? Let me pray. Lord, I hold these guys up to you. Help keep them diligent, Lord. Page 78. Go over those exercises, number 8, and especially number 9. Okay?
Okay.
See ya next week.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. Bye-bye.